Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. Now, we got a couple of more beat 'em ups to do before we get out of here. So I want to present to you one that I feel like is severely underrated, just as a game, but especially as a beat 'em up. This is Skrat, Pilgrim versus the World. Now, for those who are unaware where the source material is from, this is from a graphic novel that's of the same name, and they also made a movie about it. Now, the video game follows more closely to the source material than it does the movie, and this world is basically like a live action, like a realistic River City Ransom type world where you are getting XP and you are, acquiring, resources and everything, but it's kind of this video game like adaptation of real life, and it's really cool and different. And in the game, you play Scott, and you're trying to beat the exes of your new girlfriend, Ramona. In order to, basically be able to be with her, you have to defeat all her evil exes. And then you go on this adventure, and the game form is you can pick between Scott and his bandmates, but you can also pick Knives and Ramona. Knives is a girl who he was dating and then decided to just ditch for Ramona, but she's pretty cool. I like her. She's like a ninja, so I really dig this character in this game. The other thing that's really cool about this game is this is a game I streamed with one of my best friends, Aaron, and it was really cool because he was big into this game. I played it before, but had not really given it, the full breakthrough. Like, I liked the movie, and I thought the source material was pretty cool. And then really just running through this entire game. One, it is very fun. Two, it is really hard in some parts, but it is very fair. Like, you get a lot of resources and you get to like buy health and things like that. Like I said, very River City Ransom, which is never a bad thing. One of the best beat 'em up series. And so playing through this game, basically go from X1 to 7, right? And each level is very unique and different, and it's one of those games that does not get credit for the variety. Like, obviously it's a beat 'em up, it has its bases in its gameplay, but each of the fights that you do with the bosses are very different, and the way that it's presented. Now, if you've watched the movie or you've read the actual graphic novel, then you pretty much know what to do with each person, which is kind of cool because if you already know the source material, you kind of have a leg up, right? But if for some reason you don't and you jump into this game, you will get to see a variety of different gameplay types for each of the different bosses that you go against. Not to mention just dealing with the regular enemies can be troublesome sometimes. There's a lot of secrets in the game where you can go and you can get, additional items, resources like money, things like that, XP. And then there's always these cool references to all these different games. Like, all the bands are named after video game stuff. So like Scott's band is Sex Bomb, and then you have Clash at Demon Head, Crash and the Boys, which is my favorite band name because also that game is highly underrated, but we'll talk about that at another time. So I think this was a really cool beat 'em up. And like I said, it's a game that doesn't get called out when we talk about some of the best beat 'em ups, especially over the last decade or so. But I really think it's up there just as far as playability, good controls, and any game that allows you to do some River City Ransom type stuff like level up and buy moves and things like that is always cool with me. So I really thought this was a great way to take, a pretty cool and interesting source material and turn it into a good video game. If you are a fan of the series or this game, love to hear from you. If you are looking for a beat 'em up that you may enjoy that you didn't think you might enjoy, this is definitely something that should be on your list. As always, I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.